This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hey everybody, welcome to Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. Once again, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V, along with my son, Anthony Ray. Guys, we are so excited about this show. We first and foremost want to thank our producer, Mark Winter, and Pet Life Radio for giving us the opportunity. And we want to thank you guys for listening in. As always, we really, really appreciate it. In this episode, we are going to be talking about moving our store. Guys, it's been 6 months in the making, and today is our very first day working out of our new store. We're going to talk about the excitement and the challenges in this episode of Groomer Humor when we come back.
Are you listening to this right now with a cell phone clenched between your teeth as you frantically flip pages on your paper calendars? Or are you a new breed of groomer, bred for speed and efficiency of movement? 123 Pet software automates your communications, doing the reminding, confirming, thanking, and marketing for you. 123 Pet centralizes your schedule, employees, clients, inventory, and more. 123 Pet is the business management software you need. Start minding your business today. Visit 123petsoftware.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Groomer Humor. Once again, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V, along with Anthony Ray. Guys, we have been through a lot in the past 6 months, and we want to talk about it. Not all bad. Very, very good. We're very grateful for it. Guys, we have moved our store. Anthony is holding up. And are you tired? I don't know about you, man, but I am exhausted.
Yeah, on our final moving day, for some reason, when I woke up the next morning, my left knee didn't work anymore. I was walking around in a knee brace, and then by the end of the night, it was okay. So that was weird.
And I thought you were going to say something else. I'm glad you went with knee on that.
Yeah, well, it's the left side of my body entirely, actually. My knee is out, and my shoulder hurts for no reason whatsoever. But, yeah, I'm just happy. I've slept like a baby the last couple of nights, though, that's for sure.
Maybe it's your age. I think, when you were born, you were actually like pre-aged. I think when you were born, you were like officially like 10 or something.
Yeah. Kind of like that movie Jack. Remember that movie Jack?
Yeah.
With
you almost had a full beard when you came out the womb.
Yeah. Well, I had full head of hair.
You did. You were hairy.
I have your weird patchy hair growth on my legs. Like the front of my legs look like a beast, and then the back of my legs look like an 8-year-old boy's calf. Like it's just bare.
Yeah, exactly. Mark, our producer, knows full well because that's how we met. He saw you your very first day of life, so he can back us on this. So yeah.
For a second, I thought you meant that's how me and Mark met. We both had no hair on our legs, so we hit it off.
Oh man, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, guys, but with this move, you got to remember something too. We moved into the same existing strip mall that we're in. We're just about 5 stores down, but it's probably about the length of maybe a football field. And we dollied each and every item from our old store on this little 2x2 foot dolly that I made like 20 years ago. Just piece by piece. So we have been here till, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, every night moving stuff for the past 2 weeks because we were too cheap to rent a U-Haul.
I forgot all about the U-Haul idea, actually. Because everything was very random because there was a lot of inspections involved, and we thought that it was going to be a little bit more planned ahead, but it just kind of all happened in one day where it was like, yesterday we had no past inspections, and we're going to be finishing out the week in the old spot to, we passed every inspection, you guys got to go. It's, okay, crap. And that's how it happened. So we didn't even have time for a U-Haul or anything like that. But we got it done.
Yeah, we had to jump on it because, they're tearing apart our old store and we had to be out of that spot like ASAP. And when they said you got to be out, like our backs were completely against the wall. We had to be out that day because, again, they're demolishing the old store. Hopefully we could show you guys some footage of that. But it has been, each and every part of it has been a challenge. I mean, between putting in the tubs, just the structure, the plumbing, the electric, the heat, the floor, the lights, just you name it. Each and every part of it was like a huge, huge challenge. And if not for the help of all of the contractors and the guys, we just wouldn't have been able to do anything. Like these guys were so helpful, especially our landlord, Tim Huddleston, over at Oster Properties, and Eden Gungoli, who he's the mall manager here. And if not for these guys helping us through this, we'd have never been able to get through this at all, even mentally and emotionally. Like, these guys were just calming us down every step of the way.
Yeah, especially you.
Yes. Yeah, because I'm frantic.
Yeah, you were pretty frantic. But it's because it needs to be done right. We have the way we do things here and in the old place was always very regimented and we've talked about it here. We are creatures of habit, just like the dogs that we work on. So It needed to be correct.
Yeah.
And, because we're going to have enough challenges being in a new spot, the dogs have to get used to it.
And we went from 600 square feet to 1,600 square feet. So we don't even know what to do with the space. Like we're just, I wish I had wings. I would fly around it. It's so big in here.
Yeah. That's
would need
exciting.
You would need some big wings, Anthony, if you were going to try to fly. I'm just saying.
Thanks. That was, you know what that was? Unnecessary. That's what that was.
Well, I'm saying you would probably just need a few more feathers on to get lift off.
You're acting like you haven't gained any weight through this entire last 6 months or so.
I've been eating Dollar Tree Fast Bites.
But those are good.
At midnight.
Last night I ate at midnight. Jess had made breakfast sandwiches in the morning, and I don't eat when I'm having coffee, and I forgot she did it. So at midnight last night, I ate a plate of eggs, of scrambled eggs that had been out since 8 o'clock that morning. And with some shredded cheese, 3-cheese blend, Mexican. And then when I went to the fridge to put my ketchup away, I noticed that I had a half-eaten can of vegan chili that I had to dispose of before it went bad. So then I went ahead and took care of that too.
You polished that off.
Yep.
And I'm going to hurl in a second. That's so disgusting. I can't even. It's so gross. But yeah. So anyway, we've been a little off kilter with our eating habits, especially you.
Yeah.
So anyway, but one of the big challenges is actually navigating the customers. Even though we're just, down the other end of the mall, we're getting a lot of, where are you? Where, what mall? No, this mall. Which one? Down the road? No, right down the mall. We're getting a lot of confusion going on, just being, a stone throw away.
Yeah. I also, speaking of only being a stone throw away, I severely underestimated the move itself being challenging because I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it really was. But anybody listening who's moved in their life, which I'm sure most of you have, you just never realize how much stuff you have until you have to relocate.
That's so true. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we have a few customers that even though we have laid out specifically where we are, address and all, and the surrounding stores, I'm sure they're going to think that we just went out of business. So there was a few customers that just we're still not even sure how they successfully get to us every time. Because they're just some of our customers are very confused people.
You know that a lot of people are going to pull up to the old store and the building's not going to be there anymore. I'm sorry, but that's going to be kind of funny. Yeah. Not only is the store closed, but the building itself isn't there. Yeah. So anybody that doesn't know that we moved is going to be like, you know what? But knowing our people, they'll still try to get in somehow.
Yeah.
I have an appointment.
Yeah, there's going to be a playground where our old store was, and I'm sure that a few of our customers are just going to go, I guess Rudy opened the playground business for the dogs. That's smart.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, maybe he's going to groom them on the swing.
Yeah, because, grooming, it's always good to groom a moving target.
We're just joking, guys. Our customers are fantastic, and we appreciate each and every one of them. But it's navigating the customers. More importantly, though, navigating the dogs. We have one dog here today, Sweetheart Willow. You could check her out in our YouTube videos. I think she's in the How to Grind Dog Nail video. She's here with us today, and she's an absolute angel. But dogs, again, like you said, Anthony, just creatures of habit. She came in, she was nervous, so I just kind of just let her run around the whole store. She sniffed each and every corner, went towards the cages, looked at me, and said, "Open it up, I'm going in there." And, and she just jumped right into her cage. And but it's really funny watching the dogs act like, "Where are we? What's going on? What is this?"
They like to take a quick lap.
Yes, yeah. Dogs are very, very smart. They need to know their perimeter. But yeah, no, that's probably one of the big challenges. Also, just our equipment. My equipment is just all over the place. I can't find. I was looking for a 10 blade this morning for 10 minutes because everything is just in drawers, and I'm working off a little tiny table right now until I put up some shelving, and I couldn't find my clippers that I was using, so I literally had to kind of rebuild a set of clippers this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning just to get through my day. So those are the kinds of things that are happening. We just got our water pressure and our hot water fixed yesterday. Our plumber, Ed, a great guy, by the way, Ed and his dad. Big shout out to our plumber, Ed Johnson, I think his name is, and his funny dad were here all day yesterday fixing the plumbing issue. So yeah, it's just little things like that are going to take some time to get back on on schedule and till we feel comfortable grooming again.
Yeah, we have our retail. Well, not so much our retail, but the front part of the store where the customers
more of a reception area.
That's a way to say it. Yeah, our reception area right now is our counter. We have no couches, we have no chairs. We have a counter. And just good vibes. That's all we have up there. And so it takes a little bit, but luckily I'm just happy that we're in. And it was a long process and very, very scary because we just always put the dog's comfort at heart, and we didn't want, as different as this place is going to be from our old one, we didn't want it to be too different either, because the dogs aren't stupid. They're very smart, and they already know they're going to be in a new location here. So we're trying to emulate the same layout that we have in the old spot as best we can. And, today we had our first glimpse as to what it would be like. And I got to say, I'm loving it.
Yeah, me too. I am loving it. And again, I'm so thankful. Just thankful for everybody who was involved. It was a big, big operation. It took a very long time. And they're not just doing our store. They're doing the entire mall, guys. I've never seen people work so hard. Again, I always say I'm so glad after watching these guys work, the construction workers, the plumbers, the management. I am so glad to be a dog groomer because I could not and would not want to do what they do. They do so much. So, I want to give a special shout out to Tim Huddleston, Eden Gungoli, everyone else at Oster Properties. Excuse me if I don't mention names here. I'm trying to remember everybody, but everyone at Oster, Tim and Eden especially. Guys, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to do it. Amir, Sam, over at E&F Construction. Sam, thank you so much for for listening to me and letting me be a pain in the ass throughout the whole thing, because I've been such a pain, and I apologize. But Sam, thank you. Amir, thank you. Ganti, Blody over at PowerTech, everybody else, Kevin, who the electricians over at PowerTech, who did all of the wiring, all of the lighting, the hi-hats. We got dimmable LED hi-hats in here. I mean, this place is so high-tech because of these guys. And again, the electricians, PowerTech, Blody, this guy, again, just listening to everything, all of my complaints or just wishes. And we need another outlet here. No problem. We'll put another outlet there for you. And who else? Patos Flooring. These guys came in the end and just did all the finishing, all of the drywall, They did an amazing job. It just looks so finished. Oh, and again, Ed Johnson Plumbing and his dad, Ed Sr., who did all the plumbing for us. I mean, these guys, they rerouted drains. Big operation. We just want to thank all of you guys that were involved. So thank you for giving us the opportunity and building such a beautiful store for us.
Eddie was funny because him and his dad, they're just like me and you.
Yeah.
And all they do is just mess with each other constantly.
That's it. They're just,
That's what they do.
And ironically, Ed Sr. is an Aquarian just like me. That's right. Yeah. There you go. Oh, and ironically, his son, Ed, was a Pisces just like Mark. Why is that such a big deal for me?
Well, I wouldn't say that that's just a big deal for you. Honestly, a lot of people are into horoscopes, especially now.
Really?
There's so much information out. Yeah. Look at they have apps now where you can look at the stars and it'll tell you what everything is and what moon we're in or whatever, what sign we're in. I don't think it's just you.
No? Okay. Yeah. I love Pisces because my sister was a Pisces, and I often say like Pisces are like Aquarians on crack. They're like the uber it's like if you think you're smart because you're an Aquarian, you haven't talked to a Pisces yet.
Yeah, and Sagittarius are just on crack. That's just,
No.
We have to be. I'm street smart. Yeah. Book smart, though. You know what happens to me a lot? If I try to be an adult, you know what? I'm going to read a book. I'll read an entire paragraph of something and completely forgot what I just read, and I have to reread. Does that ever happen to you? Do you ever have to reread the same sentence 16 times?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Then maybe it's not my sign. Maybe it's just we're all dumb. But
exactly. I think we're all dumb. Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah, so you know what, guys? That's what this show's about. We really, really appreciate you guys, especially for listening to us. We apologize. We haven't put out a YouTube video in a while, only because of this. We have a bunch of videos coming out, so just, please bear with us and, look forward to seeing some really good videos because we actually filmed a ton of videos, but we haven't been able to put them out, edit them, and everything else that goes along with it. So with that being said, just thank you for your patience and look forward to some stuff coming out real soon. Okay, guys, with that being said, we're actually going to go to a break right now. I forgot to mention earlier in the intro that we do have a funny comment segment. So why don't we go to break? When we come back, we'll do the funny comment segment and we'll wrap this up.
Hey everybody, it's Rudy and Anthony again, and since you are all such wonderful listeners, we are going to take a quick second to tell you about a lovely product that has come our way. One of the most common issues that we see in our grooming shop on a day-to-day basis is bad dental hygiene. And what if I told you one chew a day for happier, healthier dog years? If you're in the market for a dental treat that does more for your dog, Daily Dose is a 2-in-1 chew that pairs a daily dental scrub with powerful supplements to help with the biggest health concerns facing our dogs. Daily Dose was developed by vets to be simple to use and super effective. Plus, dogs love the taste.
As Anthony said, this is 2-in-1. It's dental hygiene and full body health. A concept that might be lost on Anthony, but it won't be lost on your dog. It's available in 4 benefits: skin health, heart health, joint health, and calming. We should all be so lucky to be able to chew on something that's actually good for us.
We've given out plenty of samples to our customers, and their dogs absolutely love it. So don't waste any time, guys. You're going to go to yourpetsdailydose.com, and for $3 off of your order, use promo code Groomer. That's yourpetsdailydose.com. Use promo code Groomer for $3 off of your order.
Pork Chop, his coat is very thick. He's an Akita, German Shepherd, Lab, Husky mix. Harold, the Border Collie Pit mix, has the most beautiful jet black coat. Stuart, my rat terrier, has fur now where he never had it before.
DINOVITE.com.
Dinovite will give them a beautiful, lustrous coat. It will make you smile.
You get some Dinovite, how happy your dog will be.
DINOVITE.com.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. We are your hosts. I'm Anthony Ray, hanging out with my dad, Rudy V, as usual, and we're talking about the move today, guys. We're giving out a lot of thanks to everybody who was involved, and we from the bottom of our hearts, and all of you guys too, for being patient. At the time that, if you're listening to this on YouTube, by that time we will have righted the ship already. But if you're listening elsewhere, just thank you for hanging in there with us. And it's taken a lot for us to get through all of this mentally and physically. So we just really, really appreciate everybody involved in creating our new store, finishing all the work, and all of you guys who have stuck with us through all of this and have kind of been by our side, even our subscribers on YouTube, especially you guys who, you're waiting for videos and you're just so loyal and you're not going anywhere, and you know that we're going through a lot. So this is just a really big thank you to everybody basically in our lives who have been on this insane ride with us this last couple of years, really, since we started on Pet Life Radio and since we started on YouTube, and now this huge new chapter that we are beginning. It's weird. We really manifested this once we started our YouTube channel and our podcast, and we saw that you guys really liked us. All we ever wanted was for a bigger space to bring you guys an even better product and be able to do it easier, and we got everything we asked for, and we are just over the moon.
Yep, thank you. And most of all, we just want to thank God, really. Sincere thank to God for letting us do it and giving us the opportunity. And I forgot to mention Sam's dad, Coley. This man, this dude is stronger than all of them. So it's a big shout out to Sam's dad and a big thank you for keeping the humor up throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't speak a word of English,
Nope.
but he is the funniest person I've ever met in my life. So
yeah, you know what's funny about that? The funny thing about that is he doesn't speak a word of English, and we've been talking to him for the last 6 months.
Exactly. We've been talking to him more than anybody.
More than anybody.
Big shout out to Coley. Thank you so much, Coley, for being funny throughout the whole thing. All right, let's get to this funny segment.
I'm a professional.
This one kind of got me. I don't know what to make of this one, but this one says, you guys talk a lot about dog grooming. Do you ever talk about anything else? What? Well, what should we talk about? Cooking, fashion? I don't know. What do we do?
I don't know.
Drag racing?
Anybody ever been quail hunting? I don't know.
I don't know. I thought we were pretty clear. Groomer, humor.
Yeah. Grooming by Rudy. But
listen, it's a legitimate question. I guess we should probably talk about other things.
Yeah. We really should, because it's very deceiving to have a podcast called Groomer Humor on a platform called Pet Life Radio. God, we must be confusing everybody.
Yeah, we have to be more clear.
We should have been more clear, exactly.
Yeah,
but perhaps a name
us.
change is in order, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, because, you could take Pet Life Radio in so many different ways. It could be about pets or
lives.
Pets' lives. It could be about pets' lives on the radio, which is, or it could be about radioing live pets. Who knows? It's just...
Or it could be a radio itself with a pet life. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, but, that's not. It's very inconcise, because we can, that could be, somebody could have a pet radio.
Exactly. Right. People have pet rocks. You could have a pet radio.
Right. This is my little baby, AM FM.
Yeah, so that's on us. Clearly, that's on us.
Clearly, we need to find other things to talk about. Also, you know what's dumb about that comment is that clearly you don't listen to our podcast, because we tend to struggle to keep it to pets on this show.
That's right. Good point.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe our channel, I guess, if that's what they're talking about. But, it's a YouTube channel called Grooming by Rudy. So, I don't really think I feel like talking about anything else on there.
Yeah, we actually talk about grooming very minimally.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we should change the name of our shows to Grooming and Other Things.
Right.
Yeah. What an off-base comment.
But thank you for the comment.
Yeah. Thank you for the comment. It's probably going to be removed, but thank you for the comment. Thanks for watching. Well, all right, guys. Listen, this show means a lot to us. I know there wasn't really much grooming related in this one, but we really just, you guys know us by now. We never forget the people who help us and the people who have been with us. So whenever we get a chance to thank people, we do. And we try not to make it just quick, hey, thanks. Anyway, we like to talk about them and really dedicate things to the people who have been there for us through all of this. And that includes all of you guys. So thank you so much for stopping by, guys. As always, we'd like to thank our producer, Mark Winter. Thank you so much, Mark. If you haven't already, head on over to our YouTube channel, Grooming by Rudy on YouTube.com. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. We want to hear from you guys. You could also like Grooming by Rudy on Facebook, follow Grooming by Rudy on Instagram and Twitter. It has been an absolute pleasure as always. Until next time, take care of yourselves and your pets.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.